Instagram is one of the best platforms that you can use to drive your audience to learn more about or purchase your products and services. Want to know how to leverage your audience and direct them to your website or landing page using Instagram? Stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. If you're new to our channel, we are High Season, a social media agency that helps business owners, entrepreneurs, and marketers step their social media game up and break the algorithm. Today we are talking about how to drive traffic to your website or landing page using Instagram. Now, when we think about Instagram, we're generally thinking about building this audience and doing all the tactics and things that we talk about, but you're going to eventually want to do something with that audience, right? You're going to want to activate them. And this usually involves either directing them to your website to learn more about your products or services, or a landing page, something where you're going to take them from the platform and into your sales funnel. Instagram is such a valuable tool in driving action. So today we really want to talk about how to leverage the following you've built and Instagram's native platforms to direct traffic to your website and landing page so you can start fulfilling your business objectives. That's what we're here for, right?
You gosh darn right, Tiffany.
All right, let's get started.
The first way you can drive traffic to your website from Instagram is via using the caption on an IGTV. Now, this is something that is kind of little known, I think, I would argue, and very, very underutilized because we're constantly, maybe not constantly, but we've mentioned it a number of times, don't put links in your Instagram captions.
Do not put links in the captions. They are not clickable.
Except
Stop it.
IGTV.
There you go.
Which is a strange thing because the way they present it, it doesn't look any different. It doesn't look clickable. It looks just as ridiculous as it does in a regular caption. So it's kind of not fair for users who are maybe not aware of that. But one way to get around that, if you put in your caption, click this link right here, and maybe something say, yes, it actually clicks, it'll take you to a website, they will be able to click that and take them off. So that is probably the most underutilized way to do it.
The next way to drive traffic to your website or landing page is by asking for it. So you need to use clear call to actions in your caption. So it's enough to have these links available in certain areas that we're talking about, like IGTV, but you have to actually say in your caption that you want people to click through to your website so that they don't miss it, so that you're always driving them to somewhere. And we always talk about in our captions that we should be not leaving it empty. So you never just want to say something and just have it there. You want to be driving action, whether that's asking people to comment, tag a friend, share it, anything that gets them involved. In this instance where we actually want to drive action and get people off the platform to our website or a landing page, this is the opportunity for you to say, click the link in my bio to do XYZ. Definitely take advantage of that, and in your captions write clear call to actions. People don't know what to do if you don't tell them, you know?
All right, the next way you can drive traffic to your website via Instagram is through adding a social landing page feature to your link in bio. So that link in the bio is arguably the most important real estate in the entire Instagram platform that is able to send traffic out to the larger internet. It's not the only place, but it's the key one. Now, there are services like Linktree and Link in Bio. We've talked about both of these at length, I would imagine, throughout our various
several
videos.
times.
So a social landing page is essentially a page in between Instagram and where you want to send them that allows you to list all of your links in whatever order you like. And basically what you're able to do is list everything you want people to do there. I always like to keep the website, other social links, and every time I do a CTA in a post, I like to put that, if I'm referring it to somewhere else, I put that at the top of the link. So that means when people see that, they don't have to go searching through a whole bunch of links. These things are really, really helpful to make sure you're maximizing the opportunity to send people to all your different places. So whilst you might want to be sending them to your website, they might look and be like, oh, I'm on Facebook often. Let me check them out on Facebook because the link is right there. Right click, boom, and there you've got another follower on Facebook. So social landing pages, money.
Another way to drive traffic to your website or landing page with Instagram is to actually add a call to action in your bio. So we've spoken highly about how important that bio is. I'll put a video here for you to see, and we'll add it to the link in the description below about how to optimize your profile and bio to make sure that you're driving action with it. One of the key ways to do this is when someone lands on your profile to have something that says, hey, check out the link below. We always say just put an arrow or something. Check out this link for resources. Check out this link to learn more about XYZ, or buy our latest shoes using the link below. Definitely use that real estate to include a call to action so that people can immediately, if they're ready to go, all right, give them the opportunity to just click and get where they need to go without even having to go through your feed and look through your captions.
Another great way to drive traffic to your website or landing page via Instagram is via the swipe up action in Instagram stories. So some of you might be like, well, I don't have that. Great point. The only accounts that do have it are verified accounts and accounts with over 10,000 followers. But every account, no matter how many followers you have, can swipe up to an IGTV video, which is a bit of a loop because you could actually do a CTA in a story to swipe up to an IGTV video and then have that actual link in the caption on the IGTV video because it is clickable.
There you go.
So this is a really key way. Now, if you don't have an IGTV video to point people to, you can actually just point them to the link in your bio. There are a ton of really great fun GIFs for this. You can use ones for both swiping up and for link in bio. I use those all the time for all of our accounts. I think they're fantastic. I wish there were more actually. I'm kind of bored of the ones. Yeah. But no one's gonna make them because they're usually branded.
We should make some.
We should make some.
Yeah.
Something to think about it. But that's a really great way to do it. So make sure you're utilizing every story opportunity possible to either swipe up or hit the link in the bio.
So once you have all of these fantastic stories that you've created, you're going to want to pin them as highlights to your profile so that they're there for anyone who's missed it in that 24-hour instance where it disappears. Now, we highly recommend that you group them into categories that make sense, so you don't just want to have something. We've seen that it's just like highlights. Like the default is actually highlights,
it is.
And people just leave it and it says like highlights. And no, you don't want to do that. You want to group them into categories that make sense so people know exactly what to expect when they land there.
Yep.
So for example, if you're a restaurant, you would have your menu items pinned there and have menu. If you want to tell your story, if you want to have testimonials. We actually did a really great video on how to sell using Instagram stories specifically, which we'll put there and we'll also include in the description below for you. Definitely leverage highlights to consistently drive traffic to your website.
Another way you can use Instagram to drive traffic to your website or landing page is via the brand new IG shop feature. So before, Instagram for the last maybe 12 months or so had a shoppable feature where it was just a tag on a post and you could essentially tap on it and then tap off into your website to purchase. Now what they've done is collated that into a tab. Just above your feed, you have the feed, you have your tag post, and you also had IGTV. Now they've added the shop. Yeah. So what they've done is collated all of those products that you've put on your Instagram store into one area, and basically users can tap on that, like, cool, visit website, you can put a little bit more information about it and then takes you right to the website to finish off the purchase. So it's a nice new handy way.
I love it.
Yeah, you
can tell they're diving into the shops, into the hey, we're gonna do a video on this. We see your comments, okay? We just did the video about Instagram stories and how to sell with Instagram stories, and we mentioned the shop, and then a lot of people seemed interested in us actually talking about how to set up the shop. So we'll do that for you guys for sure.
Definitely. But take a look at it. If you're selling any sort of products on a website, take a look at the store. It's definitely going to help drive more traffic to your website and just reduce any friction for people trying to buy from you.
Another way to drive traffic to your website, this is generally going to be more your website than a landing page, is using influencer marketing. So influencers are great. As we know, when you get the right ones and they know what they're doing, they can be extremely effective. So get the right influencer, partner with them, and in the agreement that you create, make sure that there is a call to action to direct people to your website. So we do this with clients often where we engage influencers, and then in their stories, and sometimes, depending on the arrangement that you create, they will even add that link that you've requested to their bio for a period of time. Now, you're going to want to make sure that this link is trackable so you can track your success and ensure that you've made the right investment in an influencer. And sometimes this can be a monetary investment, sometimes it can be collaborative where you're doing an exchange, but definitely give them that link so you can see how effective the campaign was. So you can do that with UTM parameters, so creating a customized link so that you can track the purchases, or you can do that with a bit.ly link, something that'll allow you to track. Rebrandly is another tool that we've used, and it allows us to track and have a bit more information about who the audience was that came from an influencer's link. So influencers are a fantastic way to come out of your own community and then leverage somebody else's.
Another way you can send traffic to your website using Instagram is via ads. So of course, all the other ways we just outlined, they're all organic. They aren't paid any of those things except for maybe the influencer, but everything else, every one of you can do that right now with zero budget. Now, this is essentially the cheat sheet for doing it. Just with any of the social networks, you put your money up, you'd be good to go. You break the algorithm, as we always like to say. So by using ads, you can actually create ads in both the feed and in stories. It allows you to do swipe ups. They have the learn more option, which will take you off to the website. They're predominantly for traffic ads, so you can just drive traffic specifically from a post to your website with specific call to actions, with an image of what you want to sell and a caption.
Video.
Or video, of course, I'm sorry. On Boomerang, you can do something fun in stories as well. So using the ads, if you have a budget for that, will essentially trump all the other things. Are very, very helpful, and you should be doing those. But this is one way to guarantee if you target right, you're going to actually see some results from them.
All right, guys, that is it. Thank you so much for coming back to watch another video. We hope this has helped you learn how to drive traffic to your website or landing page with Instagram. I'm going to keep trying to put out a bit more content about how to generate sales, because we know we're in precarious times, so it's important to build these audiences, but we also want to get into how to leverage the audiences that we're building to better enhance your business and fulfill your business objectives and goals, right? So if you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe below, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any other videos from us. You can follow us everywhere on social media at High Season Co, and check out our blog post for resources at highseasonco.com. We will see you in the next video.
Peace.
Peace.